God. He slowly floated over and hit him. What the hell?
You tried to counter.
I know I was gonna try to counter. That's what I saw. But like, I don't know if the input actually went in or if he just like, if the super just was oppressive and yeah, 3-1.
Versus Terror.
Wow, Terror at the bottom and Mattikus getting a bye.
CPT.
Yeah. Oof. That was some decent memes that game.
Yeah, good, solid gameplay all around. Definitely, only the finest. And now we got Mattikus versus Captain Terror. Two. I want to say they're two Street Fighter players reborn as
Weebs.
Weebs.
Yeah, I was
Hello, Mr. Always Step. How are you doing?
Get out of here, Mr. Wacky Waxed Up. Oh my goodness.
That's your other name. We got like 5 for you now.
That's good, by the way.
Yeah. Nah, so I was telling Omega earlier, Mattikus, I hope he went into lab and found out those small things that he does, got him a little better, cleaned up a bit, and then hopefully he keeps calm, keeps the correct choices going, and turbulence, for God's sakes.
Yeah, Mattikus definitely has the ability to make it a lot further in bracket and show off like be a lot better than he currently is, so long as he like stays calm and like really gets his combo decisions down right. Same with Captain Terror. He has a lot of room to grow as well if he starts using more of his options, more of the grapple options. Gross drop, but
that was a solid happy birthday. But the thing is, Mattikus putting one too many A's and got the white nail instead of going into his mediums, which would continue his combo. And at that point, he probably would have gotten two bars to turbulence. Honestly, just turbulence. If he starts to learn how to turbulence, then his whole game will probably be better.
During all of that, we had the Korean forward run for a little bit of spook time. See if Terror was going to press a button. Didn't quite work out, and now we're back in some neutral. It doesn't really favor Captain Terror's team. Oh, but it does favor Spark Bolt. But not so much if he's going to drop the combo afterward and get all pressed afterwards.
Oh yeah, but the grab was coming. You saw it with the sword.
Try to wake up with the command grab and
interesting choice to go for EX assimilation.
Using just how big whoever that big boy was,
Waldstein.
Using Waldstein's big body against him, getting the highest of high overheads on him, giving Mattikus the first game.
Yeah. EX assimilation is probably one of the better. It's the best command grab that Gordeau has, other than his normal grab. But the thing is, it still is relatively close range. It really only has viable options if you're in resonance. Oh, he turbulenced.
Mix Up City. He's not the mayor. He gets scooped instead. It was actually Beth Marie's. Not sponsored. Not trademarked. I'm sorry, everybody.
I'd take some ice cream right now.
I'll do some ice cream right now. That'd be pretty good. Active switch. Ooh, we're advancing. Gets punished for his troubles, but that's a sign of something.
Yeah. I am. Oh, the DP.
No, thank you, sir. I want a chocolate. That's vanilla.
And toga.
I want my ice cream to be toga flavored. Thank you very much.
I wonder what they do for that.
for toga flavored ice cream.
Yeah.
I'd be curious too. Oh, screws the active switch. Good awareness on Captain Terror by Captain Terror.
Yeah, it's a little bit unfortunate for Mattikus. Jin is definitely a better anchor, but Gordeau definitely has the ability to put in work. Yeah, like Grim Reaper, EX Grim Reaper into Turbulence, EX Simulation into Turbulence. He has all those options.
Oh!
That's not a command grab, but he DPs.
Do it again.
Sparkle.
Oh, the spark. Well, Captain Terror takes the second round. Dang, with a really healthy taker.
Really healthy, actually. Yeah.
Took advantage of a lot of Mattikus' mistakes. Saw the active switch and got buku unscaled damage from a scoop from that.
Yep. There's just one question I have to ask. Those are some really big zippers on Tager.
Yeah, I too would like to know who his tailor is. Because that has to be a very intense custom order for your boy.
But that means at that point we're just judging anime for its costume design. Maybe you want something interesting, Final Fantasy X belts.
The good map. Anyway, we got this third game ongoing.
Yeah. Mattikus figured out the first game very easily, but the thing is, Terra has started responding to that, playing for the command grabs instead of just the random hits, and that's something that Mattikus is getting a little weak to.
Mattikus is definitely eating a lot of damage from his unsafe block streams, or his untyped block streams, getting command grab through. Some of his dropped combos are getting him unfortunately hit. Not enough armor on the sledge. DP works out. Instant overhead. I see.
Not an instant actually, but that is some solid damage and into the turbulence. That's gonna be some solid damage there. Does not DHC.
There's let the ices come out, but the active switch getting some extra red life back on Gordeau. Look how fast that's going, my goodness.
I mean, Gordeau's a healthy boy.
That's another thing that they did with this patch was if you're in that active switch state, your red health on the back partner, you whoa, that work! Nice screw.
And no blocking there.
He probably got hit on the chicken block, and the 2B is really good at scooping chicken block attempts.
Ooh, did not respect the sword.
What's he going for the ice? Sledge.
Oh, Toga!
Through the sledge. Don't try that. Ooh, don't try that on me. I've got Spark Bolt on deck. Resonance?
But the thing is, now we got level 3 Toga Jin. Oh, nice DP.
We got DP. Ooh, buttons out. Ate it all.
Oh,
grab into death.
That's gonna not dead yet.
Not quite yet. But that was the last Spark Bolt. Oh, there's one more. Let's rip. Now Mattikus doesn't really need to do something. He's got everything in the world. He had a meter. He
had meter. He had health. He had only 81 seconds left.
Sitting very pretty in that third game. Takes it.
Yep. Yeah, that's something that we haven't seen in this. We haven't seen a timeout.
There's so much damage in this game, even a bunch of stray hits.
Yeah, like I'd be surprised to see what a legitimate timeout would look like.
So while Terror got a lot of mileage out of command grabs and like really capitalizing on Mattikus' mistakes on the second game, I don't think he'll find as much success with it just in general. I think he needs to start utilizing a lot more of his character's options. When he gets close, he tends to opt for either all the buttons or he'll opt for sledge a lot with Taker, and he won't threaten with the command grab or the hard button. Ice over the charge. DP.
Yeah, like Mattikus' decision making is actually seems to be exactly what he needs against this Captain Terror. Like he needs to like throw out those risky DPs when he runs out of foes. He has to have those all the interesting stuff.
Yeah, no burst being punished.
Oh, that's gonna be a reset? Nah, just slightly mistimed.
A reset in Captain Terror's favor gets the scoop, and that is a dead Gordeau.
But we got a really healthy Jin at level 3.
But we got Taker backed up with a Waldstein assist. That's gross.
That's one.
Even with all the Togas in the world, can you Toga through all of the Waldstein? We'll see. Ooh, good anti. It doesn't get the confirm, but
Yeah, so right now we got one Toga. Oh, nice Ice Prison.
oh, it doesn't go for the unblockable there. He was in the air. He could have just CP'd, taken the damage. But opts for this instead. Opts to just take the stage positioning. Fair enough. Tags the tag in. It's probably going to be a...
Missed the input for the jump cancel.
But he's staying cool. He's like, I dropped it. It's fireball time. Let me show you how a Shoto works. Captain Terror answering back with let me show you how grapplers work. Let me show you how big meaty claws work.
Yeah. I do appreciate Mattikus' use of the Ice Prison to keep himself safe. But the thing is, it costs a bar.
Right, this is hard. Like, Captain Terror doesn't have the meter to get the Taker. You know what?
Never mind. It's fine.
Yeah. You know what? He doesn't need meter for a good anti-air, and a good anti-air is what's going to give him that game.
Yeah. Yeah, we were at 50 seconds there.
Yeah, again, these Street Fighter players, man, they'll play the footsies. They'll run that clock.
Dude,
They'll throw the fireballs.
Yeah. Yeah, like if you ever like watch Street Fighter and you were like an anime fighter and you just haven't really touched like Tekken, Street Fighter, those kinds, they're like, it's completely different. Instead of being like it's a game of mind, it's a game of chess.
The macro definitely takes a lot of something in those games, and both these players with that background, I believe they'll fall back on that. They'll fall back on what they've known in these tournament in the tournament experience, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. But if it's really, really good, like these two players is, then it could get you some really good wins.
Yeah. The Gordeau back assist, its really only use is to burst punish.
Oh,
nice jump.
Baiting out a response from Captain Terror, hitting him with the shimmy in the middle of the screen, forces gets him to super and gets a punish off of it. Mattikus still sitting pretty. Captain Terror has no meter for Spark Bolts, but now he has the corner. Let's see the mix-up. Let's see. He'll go for the sledge so much.
Mattikus, do you know burst punishing?
It'd give both the players a lot more, leaving a lot of damage on the table by not utilizing all of their characters' abilities, as well as not burst punishing. A very essential skill to have in this game in particular. Like, very few bursts should ever be truly safe, and if they are, that's on the defender to have figured that out.
Oh,
good
nice
DP.
choice to DP to get out of that.
Scoop doesn't work.
Yeah, that magnetism gives that character a lot of inertia.
Yeah, unfortunately, threw the Jin halfway across the screen, which is not where Taker wants this fireballing man. But he does want him sleeping on the ground like that. DP, punish, let's see the damage.
That's probably going to be the 6K, yeah.
But since gets not scooped for his issues, scoops him back. I've got grabs too. They might not be a command, but I got them.
Yeah.
I even have command grabs, but you know what? I don't need them.
Yeah, Mortal Slide gives him a little bit more on his gauge. Solid DP. And now we got 2 resonances on the field.
Oh, hit him at the end of the sludge. Understandable. Ooh, good way to
A lot of jump Cs.
recognizing the terrors and not using the Taker's anti-air grab. And if he just needs to avoid the ground grab, then why not, right? Tack on those little bits of damage.
What?
Oh, all chambers unloaded. Sweet takes it. Mattikus. I actually don't know if that was from your side, but that was a game.
You shot yourself in the foot. Who knows?
Good so far, Mattikus.
Yeah. I'm not one to always agree with what Gordeau says. Given that he just said you just shot yourself in the foot.
Huh? Joey Mattikus.